But I do hope it goes to 100 plus. That would be so nice. And BB showed relative strength. Now it's kind of as weak as AMC. But it's also range bound. Kind of hard to see. But GME is the strongest one. This is the one I sold. 250s. I love it. And now it's gonna go to 400 without me. Yeah, Fuel Cell had also a low level flag. You gotta study these things, guys. Like, the biggest winners come out of stocks that have made the biggest moves. You know, for example, say something like AMC, right? Look at the big move it made before this big move started, right? Same thing with GME. It didn't go it didn't, like, look at this flag breakout here. Right? It had a big move. It made a huge move. It went up 1,000%. And then it went up another 1,000% after it had gone up 1,000%. That's one way of finding big winners. You can also find nice moves. And we saw that especially in March, April last year in like cruise lines, airlines. These stocks made enormous moves. Some of the financial stocks like Discovery, you know, those kind of stocks can double, triple, quadruple very, very fast. It's just a matter of preference and where we are in the market. Oh, GME. This is the one I was long. Okay. Okay. Yet AMC is the one that has the highest analyst price targets. 2 million. What? Who the hell? Who put a link? Link or it didn't happen? GME has a 10 million price target? What a bunch of bullshit. Link or it didn't happen. I don't believe this. Look, the one with the highest price target is gonna make the big move. It's a old Wall Street saying. Guys, these meme stocks, it's all about momentum, okay? Fundamentals will matter eventually, but we are not in that phase right now. Do not start rationalizing things. Because you can't. You have to trade the momentum, trade the ranges. The money is there for the taking. All we have to do is pick it up. Like, trading is really an imagination game. You really need, you know... I think the one with the biggest imagination wins. You know, assuming everything else is in order, like, you know, risk management and all of that stuff. And the people who try to rationalize everything with, you know, numbers and balance sheets and valuations, they are mostly gonna be, you know, mediocre. Because the biggest moves in a short and medium term time frame is usually stocks that can't really back it up with, you know, business fundamentals or valuations. And that's especially true in this part of the market cycle where we've been in a bull market for 12 years. And people willing to, buy anything and everything. Yeah, investing and trading are two different things. But we've seen it in investing too. People who are stuck in the, pre-internet era with their valuation models, they had very mediocre returns over the past 10 years. They missed all the big winners. Instead, they're long some, I don't know, oil gas names. Market is full of gas? I don't know what that means. Is it a good or a bad thing? XCLB? I don't see anything here. It looks, I don't know, it looks too random. I mean, it could be a setup. I don't know. It's not like, yeah, maybe 3-star. SMMT. Yeah, it looks like an okay setup. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. It does. Yeah. Fundamentals matter eventually. Damn, GME. Oh. Oh well. I wish I was still long. You know what? All I had to do on GME was to trust the 10-day moving average. I outsmarted myself. Like, I keep saying you cannot outsmart the moving averages. All I had to do was follow the 10-day moving average. Instead, I looked at this AMC and, oh, this thing is, extended. It's gonna crash and it's, GME is gonna go back to $200 with it. And here we are. GME is almost at 350. Like, this is one of the hardest things to do. You start rationalizing things and that's when you lose. Or in this case, miss out on a lot of profits. You can't rationalize. You gotta trust the technicals. We're back to the same issue I had all of last year. Selling things too early because they look extended or because of one or another reason. Thanks. Professor Malcop does his best. If you want to succeed in markets, you really don't need I think, especially like financial education, it's just gonna hold you back. Not gonna help you one bit. Now, financial education can obviously be good in other areas of your life, but to extract money from the markets really is pretty irrelevant.